All right, and here we have Goofenoid number 1. Goofenoid is funding again. Nothing can stop this clown from popping onto the page. I I mean, it says one campaign from this person. I'm guessing that this indicates, however, that an attempt was made before to fund and it didn't get there, maybe? I don't know. And it's not looking overly wonderful at the moment. It's a $504, so there's no pop-up thing um, to show that it's in a different, you know, it says United States, and it isn't, you know, it's like if it's in a different currency, it should pop up here to show us what the original currency is, and it's not doing that. So I don't know why you choose $504 as a fixed goal. I mean, is that actually what you decided you needed? I don't know. That's weird. You know, I mean, 500 is done a lot of times, but usually that's done by people who know that they're going to get way more than that, so that they know they don't have to ask for, you know, for what they really need, and what they need is usually like 2 grand or something. Um, anyway, there's 14 days left, so 2 weeks left on this. So far, it only has 11 backers, and has only raised $202. So that's kind of, you know, that's not looking promising at the moment. Um, it's certainly a creepy-looking clown thing, you know. So the stuff of nightmares. Evil is about to get slapped with the rubber chicken of justice. Okay. Struggling to keep his schizophrenia manageable, young Hernando Maine makes ends meet by performing as a clown at a museum park. Oh, wait a minute. Is the clown? Oh, is the clown the hero? The clown is the good guy? I don't know. Would have thought that the clown would be, you know, evil. Especially with a look on your face like that. Um, Alright. But when his mother is killed by a demonic cult, he's pushed over the tipping point. Now, armed with his slapstick props and advised by his various imaginary friends, Hernando faces a world of horrors with a devil-may-care laugh as the garish and gallant Goofenoid. Oof, that is weird looking. That something about that. I don't know. That angle is just, you know. Oof. Goofenoid used his sticky fingers to boldly scrape the bottom of the barrel. Okay. Um, this comic actually needs over three. Aha, there we go. Over $3,000 in order to be successfully fulfilled. Hence, the in-demand period is perhaps one of the most important phases of completing this campaign. If we do reach our goals, you shall receive your books in February or possibly January if we are funded in time. Guessing based on the cover on that picture that these are imaginary friends or something. Is $18 too much for a cameo? Well, you are in luck because you can actually gain access to a cameo for free if you share the referral link. Simply gain 7 referrals and you'll cameo in issue 2 free of charge. That's interesting. Can't give the jester his reward. Simply go to my Patreon or comics and pay $1.50 a month subscription. Share my campaign across all social media, mainly Instagram. Okay. So now the tiers. The featured perk is Goofenoid Variant Cover A, $18. Estimated shipping February of next year. That's not very far out, although this, I mean, saying that you need 3K and you're not even gonna, you know, be able to go into demand unless you meet your $504 goal, and you're only at 202 now with 2 weeks to go. I don't know. That doesn't sound promising for actually getting it to I mean, what's going to happen if they meet the 504 and are able to go in demand, but then once in demand they don't raise enough to actually produce the book? They're just going to refund everybody, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. All right. One claimed. Only one person has claimed that. Every piece of Renzo Rodriguez's art, including this awesome cover. Ships to the U.S., the U.K., and Australia. It's rather limited. Doesn't even. Does that mean it doesn't even? It doesn't even go to Canada. I mean, that's. Where the hell did you get that? I don't know where she finds all these Kleenexes. She could be pulling them. No, I don't think she pulled it out of the box. I don't know. Weird. Cats just find shit. Full color digital copy, $3. Be in your email as soon as lettering is completed. 2 claimed. Goofenoid #1 normal. $9. Backing this saves people hassle. Standard physical, but doesn't come with the digital. So, ow, that's my palm. 0 claimed. Goofenoid #1 plus trading card for $9. Also, well, that's interesting. I can see why no one's backed that, because that's just the comic. This is the comic and a trading card, and they're the same price. That's odd. Okay. This means you were smart enough to back before I was popular. That is limited to 15. So, 4 out of 15 claimed. Cameo in issue 2, $18 for felt like being a cop. I considered it because apparently you can, if you're a licensed peace officer, apparently you can, pick up work like directing traffic basically anywhere. And shit like that. It's like, just be like, yep. Anyway, 2 claimed on that one. It's just the cameo, so it's nothing else. Like, apparently, I guess you don't get a. I mean, it's not saying that you get a copy of anything. You'd think that they might pair it with like a digital or something. I don't know. Double cover tier, 21. So you get both physical copies, but again, no digital apparently. Maybe the digital is available as an add-on. We'll see. There's only 5 of these available. 1 out of 25, or 1 out of 5 claimed. That's the thing, though. I mean, you need money, and as much as I am not at all advocating that that creators try to make everything more expensive, the reality is, if all of your tiers are relatively inexpensive, then you are going to have a lot more backers in order to meet whatever your goal is. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. And I hate to say it, but it does seem like it's remarkably similar to something that I keep on saying in retail, which is, if you offer a customer a good price, if one retailer offers a customer a good price on something, then the customer doesn't recognize that it's a good price, and they act like you're trying to cheat them somehow, or they just ignore the fact that you're offering such a good price, and and you don't seem to see much benefit from having offered them a good deal. And then you see another retailer chooses instead to screw their customers over, like pretend that they're giving them a good deal, but actually you're fucking them. and the customers love that. They're like, "Oh yes, I'll take 2." It's like, please fuck me harder without lube. And it's like, why? People are stupid, I guess. I don't know. Uh, Variant cover A plus the cameo for 27. 1 out of 8 claim. That's and that's another thing. Like I said, you limit these tiers, like especially if they're some of the more expensive. I mean, look, I get limiting the number of cameos you can put in. I mean, for fuck, get out of that. What was that? Did you? Anyway, but you limit the number of people that can back some of these tiers. I mean, like this. I mean, like this. Okay, cameos. Yes, that's obviously going to be limited. But this is just, is just the double cover tier. It's like, why is that limited to 5? Only available limited time. Okay, but why? Well, why? I mean, limited time. Maybe at that price, and then you go up on it after those 5 are claimed. You make it like 25 or 27 or something. Okay, maybe, but like don't fucking limit, a more expensive tier unless you really have to, because otherwise you're limiting the amount of money that you can raise essentially. All right, let's look at the shipping. There are no add-ons for this, so you cannot add on a digital. Now, that's not as bad as it could be, because on Indiegogo, at least, you can back multiple tiers. On Kickstarter, you would not be able to do that. You'd have to have it as an add-on or included in the tier, or you'd just be shit out of luck, because then you'd have to choose what you wanted. $8 shipping to the U.S., so not as bad as ComicsGate standard fare, but not as cheap as occasion. What has she got now? Peppermints aren't dangerous to cats, I don't think. All right. 15 to the UK. Not to Germany, though. That doesn't... I forgot what it said. Is that the only places that it goes? Yeah. Canada's unavailable as well. Okay, so it's just those 2 places. So it's just the U.S. and Canada Canada, U.S. and UK, and it's 8 and 15. The 15 is really good, honestly, for international, even if it's only going to one place. Oh, wait a minute. It went to Australia. Let's see what the Australian price is. 15. That's really good for Australia. I would expect that to be at least $5 more. All right, and then $3 for a digital copy, and it's a short book. It's, what do you say, 25 pages or something? So that's not all that long, but still, $3. I mean, that's good. Even for a short book, $3. That's good. $5 would be perfectly reasonable. $3 is really good. Like I said, even for a shorter book, it's like that's still very competitively priced. And then just the standard cover at $9 is 8 and 15 and 15. And trading card, I'm guessing it's going to be the same. Trading card is not going to change things much. Yep, 15 and 8 and 15. Yep. This doesn't say. Well, I mean, it's not shipping anything, though, right? So, alright, so this 20. Okay, so getting 2 of them shoots it up $5 to Australia. $2 increase to the U.S. and a $5 increase to the UK. And then I'm assuming this is probably going to be the same as just 1, since all you're getting is 1. Yep, 8 and 15. And 15, yep. Alright, so there we go. Um, it's it's interesting, you know, especially interesting that apparently the clown is the good guy. Uh, that's different. Anyway, I don't know. It is disappointing that you keep on seeing all of the better prices offered in CG campaigns are on campaigns that hardly anybody seems to notice, or and therefore hardly anybody winds up backing them. So either they barely fund or they don't fund, and they're it's like, but the way to do it, frankly, is to make these kind of prices more standard. It's like it's just I don't know. Like I said, sad that you don't seem to get anybody to notice the campaigns that are offering good prices, and yet all the campaigns that get lots and lots of attention and plenty of backers are the ones that are like, they're charging you an arm and a leg for everything. Oh well. What can you do? Anyway, link is in the description. Got 14 days to help them meet that $504 goal. Although, even if that is met, if by January or February or whatever, they haven't met their actual need of 3K or whatever. Where did he say that? Yeah, 3K. He's over 3K. So, it's, fairly good chance it's going to get refunded anyway. But, uh, anyway, wish him luck. All right, until the next one.